Waking up one morning and realizing that your chance to live and work in the United States could depend on a single online lottery application. For millions of people all around the world, that opportunity comes through the Diversity Visa Program, which is commonly known as the Green Card Lottery. But now, the rules of that lottery are changing, and honestly, these changes could affect millions of hopeful applicants across Africa, Asia, and other parts of the world. Recently, the United States Department of State announced that it plans to revive the Diversity Immigrant Visa Program with new eligibility requirements designed to strengthen identity verification and reduce fraud. The announcement was published in the official government journal known as the Federal Register, which signals that the updated regulations will apply to future lottery cycles. For decades, the Diversity Visa Program has served as one of the most accessible immigration pathways for people from countries with historically low immigration rates to the United States. Each year, the program makes up to 55,000 immigrant visas available through a random lottery system. Those selected receive the opportunity to apply for permanent residency, which means they can legally live and work in the United States and eventually apply for citizenship. Because of this opportunity, the program attracts millions of applicants every year. People from different countries, backgrounds, and professions apply with the hope that their name might be randomly selected. However, according to U.S. officials, the system has also faced significant challenges, particularly when it comes to fraud. One of the biggest changes announced in the new rules is a passport requirement. Under the updated regulation, anyone entering the Green Card Lottery must have a valid and unexpired passport at the time of registration. Applicants will also need to upload a scan of the passport's biographic page when submitting their lottery entry. This, honestly, marks a major shift from how the program previously worked. In earlier lottery cycles, applicants could enter the draw by simply providing basic personal details, such as their name, email address, country of birth education level, and a photograph. There was no requirement to submit passport documentation during the initial application stage. But government officials say that the system created an opportunity for abuse. According to the State Department, investigators reviewing the DV 2025 lottery cycle uncovered approximately 2.5 fraudulent applications. Many of these applications were allegedly submitted through third-party intermediaries, fraudulent immigration agents, or organized schemes that entered multiple applications for the same individuals in order to increase their chances of winning. Officials say the new passport requirement is intended to prevent fraud, improve identity verification, and protect the integrity of the program. In other words, by requiring a passport up front, the government hopes to make it much harder for fraudulent actors to submit multiple entries or manipulate the system. But the passport requirement isn't the only change being introduced. The updated regulations will also modify certain terms used in the lottery application forms. For example, the word gender will be replaced with sex, and the word age will be replaced with date of birth. According to officials, these updates are meant to align the lottery application terminology with the rest of the U.S. immigrant visa process. Despite these new rules, the core structure of the Diversity Visa Program will remain largely the same. Registration for the lottery is still expected to take place each October. Anyone who qualifies can submit an application through the official online system during the registration window. However, being selected in the lottery does not automatically guarantee a green card. Applicants who are chosen must still go through several additional steps before they can receive permanent residency. These steps include submitting detailed supporting documents, undergoing background and security checks, and attending an in-person interview at a U.S. embassy or consulate in their country of residence. Only after completing all these requirements can a selected applicant receive an immigrant visa. And even among those selected in the lottery, only up to 55,000 individuals each fiscal year ultimately receive permanent resident visas through the program. While some policymakers and immigration experts support the new identity verification measures, the passport requirement has also sparked significant debate. Critics argue that the new rule could create barriers for many potential applicants, especially in countries where obtaining a passport is difficult, expensive, or time-consuming. In parts of Africa and Asia, for example, passport processing systems can take months to complete, and the cost of obtaining travel documents may be out of reach for some people. Immigration advocates worry that requiring a passport before entering the lottery could disproportionately exclude people from regions where access to official documents is limited. Supporters of the new rule, however, say the change is necessary. They argue that stronger identity verification will protect the program from fraud and ensure that visas go to legitimate applicants rather than criminal networks or fraudulent agents who exploit hopeful migrants. To understand why this program matters so much, it helps to look at its history. The Diversity Visa Program was created by the United States Congress in 1990 as part of an effort to diversify the country's immigrant population. At the time, immigration to the United States was heavily concentrated among certain regions and countries. The lottery system was designed to open opportunities for people from countries that traditionally send fewer immigrants to the United States, giving them a fair chance to apply for permanent residency. Over the years, the program has helped tens of thousands of individuals from around the world build new lives in the United States, but it has also been the subject of ongoing political debate. Some policymakers argue that the lottery system should be replaced with a merit-based immigration model. Others believe the program plays an important role in promoting diversity and offering opportunities to people who might not otherwise have a pathway to immigrate. Because of these debates, the program has occasionally faced administrative pauses, legal challenges, and policy revisions depending on the priorities of different presidential administrations. The latest regulatory update suggests that federal officials intend to keep the program in place while tightening oversight and security measures. For millions of people around the world who hope to immigrate through the lottery, the message is clear. The opportunity still exists, but the rules are becoming stricter. Anyone considering applying in future lottery cycles will now need to make sure they have a valid passport ready before registration opens. And as immigration policies continue to evolve, programs like the Diversity Visa Lottery will likely remain at the center of the broader debate about how the United States manages immigration, opportunity, and fairness. If you found this video helpful and want more updates on immigration news, global policy changes, and opportunities that could affect people around the world, make sure you like this video, share it with someone who might benefit from this information, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.